Gentlemen, if you're reading this, it's because somewhere deep down, you feel it. You've noticed a shift. Maybe your energy isn't what it used to be, or your drive isn't as consistent, or you find yourself hesitating before taking action where you used to move confidently without a second thought. Maybe your performance in the bedroom has dropped, or the spark that once made you feel unstoppable feels like it's dimmed just a bit. I want you to know this isn't a failing, and it certainly isn't permanent. It's a stage, a natural phase many men face as they cross the threshold of 40, but it's one you can confront, manage, and even reverse with the right approach. The first step is acknowledging it without shame and deciding that you refuse to accept mediocrity in your vitality, your health, or your confidence. You've built a life, responsibilities, achievements, maybe even a family, and now it's time to reclaim the energy and drive that made you feel alive in your 20s and 30s, but this time with the wisdom, strategy, and precision that only comes with experience. Imagine waking up with a steady surge of energy, a clear mind, and the certainty that your body is prepared for action. Picture stepping into your day feeling alert, motivated, and capable, without relying on caffeine or quick fixes. Picture intimacy that feels satisfying, natural, and powerful, a connection that isn't clouded by fatigue or self-doubt. That reality isn't some distant fantasy reserved for a select few. It's entirely achievable, and the best part is, you don't need gimmicks, unproven supplements, or extreme regimens. What you need is clarity, commitment, and a few well-researched strategies that tap into your body's natural potential. Strategies that are simple enough to implement today, but profound enough to produce lasting results. So, let's talk about the 3 secrets every man over 40 must know to boost libido, energy, and overall vitality, starting with what might seem obvious but is often overlooked: your lifestyle, particularly your nutrition and exercise. The body is an engine, and just like any high-performance machine, what you put into it determines what you get out. A diet that neglects essential nutrients, relies heavily on processed foods, or is inconsistent with quality proteins, healthy fats, and colorful vegetables doesn't just affect your waistline. It directly impacts your testosterone levels, your circulation, and even your brain chemistry. All critical drivers of desire and performance. Men over 40 tend to see a natural decline in testosterone, and while this is often overstated in sensational headlines, it is real enough that lifestyle choices play a huge role in how pronounced it becomes. Consuming sufficient protein from lean sources like fish, chicken, and legumes, incorporating healthy fats such as avocado, olive oil, and nuts, and prioritizing fiber-rich vegetables not only fuels your muscles and your heart, but also supports hormone balance, which is the foundation of libido. Hydration is equally important. Even mild dehydration can lead to fatigue, sluggishness, and reduced cognitive sharpness, which all subtly erode desire. Alongside nutrition, physical activity is a cornerstone of male vitality. Men over 40 often reduce their exercise intensity, citing busy schedules or joint discomfort. But this is precisely the time when structured, smart exercise matters the most. Resistance training, like lifting weights or bodyweight exercises, is particularly effective because it stimulates testosterone production, improves muscle mass, strengthens bones, and enhances circulation, all of which contribute to improved energy and sexual performance. Cardiovascular activity, whether brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or interval training, boosts heart health, enhances stamina, and keeps blood flow optimal, a key factor in maintaining strong, reliable performance in intimate moments. What's critical here is consistency, not intensity. You don't need to train like a professional athlete to see real results. You need to commit to a schedule that challenges your body, gradually increases strength, and keeps your heart and vascular system in peak condition. Many men overlook the profound effect these lifestyle basics have on libido, dismissing them as mere health advice, when in reality, they are the first line of defense against declining drive. But lifestyle alone isn't enough, and that leads us to the second secret: which is even more insidious because it hides in plain sight: stress and sleep. Most men over 40 carry more than just the physical weight of age. They carry professional pressures, financial responsibilities, family obligations, and the constant mental load of daily life. Stress triggers a cascade of hormonal responses in your body, releasing cortisol, which, when chronically elevated, suppresses testosterone and can reduce libido, energy, and even muscle retention. Chronic stress also impairs sleep, and poor sleep creates a vicious cycle. Low-quality sleep further suppresses testosterone, reduces energy, dulls mood, and increases cravings for unhealthy foods, which then undermines your diet and training. Reclaiming libido and vitality after 40 isn't just about what you do while awake. It's about how effectively you recover while asleep. Prioritize at least 7 to 8 hours of high-quality sleep per night. Create routines that signal to your body it's time to wind down. Reduce screen exposure before bed. Dim the lights. Practice breathing exercises or meditation to calm the mind. And make your sleep environment cool, dark, and comfortable. Even small changes in sleep hygiene can have a disproportionately positive effect on energy levels, motivation, and sexual drive. Alongside sleep, adopt active stress management strategies: mindfulness, controlled breathing, outdoor walks, journaling, or engaging in hobbies that make you feel alive can all lower cortisol levels and restore hormonal balance. This secret is crucial because many men make the mistake of attacking libido purely with supplements or quick fixes, ignoring the silent energy drains that sabotage results. When you master lifestyle, sleep, and stress management, you lay the foundation for peak vitality, and that brings us to the third secret, which is less discussed but profoundly effective: mindset and intentionality. Yes, the mind drives the body more than most men realize. How you perceive your age, your desirability, and your ability to perform has a measurable impact on your hormones, motivation, and behavior. Men over 40 who approach life with resignation or self-doubt often experience reduced drive and energy because they subconsciously reinforce limitations with their thoughts. Conversely, men who cultivate a mindset of confidence, mastery, and action, who refuse to accept age as a barrier, tap into reserves of vitality that surprise them. This isn't just motivational fluff. Research in psychoneuron endocrinology shows that positive, goal-oriented mental states can influence hormone levels, blood flow, and overall energy. Begin by taking deliberate actions that reinforce your self-efficacy. Set realistic performance goals. Track your progress in the gym or in health markers. Invest time in intimacy with your partner, and celebrate small victories consistently. Visualize your ideal version of yourself, not as a fantasy, but as a measurable target you are actively moving toward. This mindset shift, combined with disciplined lifestyle and recovery strategies, triggers a feedback loop that improves confidence, desire, and performance. Another practical element of mindset is reducing self-limiting beliefs around age. Many men think libido inevitably declines after 40, and while hormone levels do change, desire is not an automatic casualty of age. By focusing on action, discipline, and informed choices rather than resignation, you literally rewire your body to perform at its peak. These three secrets, optimized lifestyle, intentional stress and sleep management, and a confident, action-driven mindset, work synergistically. You can implement them today without needing prescriptions, gimmicks, or extreme measures. Start with small, incremental changes. Adjust your meals to include quality proteins, fats, and vegetables. Schedule consistent strength and cardiovascular workouts. Commit to a realistic sleep schedule. Introduce short, daily stress-reducing practices, and cultivate a mindset of control, action, and empowerment. As you integrate these habits, you'll notice changes in energy first, waking up feeling more alert, having the stamina to tackle daily responsibilities without the afternoon slump, and experiencing more natural motivation for both professional and personal pursuits. Soon, your mental clarity improves, your confidence grows, and your desire returns, not just physically, but mentally and emotionally. Importantly, these strategies respect the body's natural processes. There is no over-reliance on unverified supplements, extreme diets, or risky interventions. Instead, you are leveraging what science and experience consistently show to work, fueling your body correctly, maintaining physical activity, sleeping well, managing stress, and aligning your mind with purposeful action. Another often overlooked aspect is the role of connection and intimacy beyond mere sexual activity. Engaging with your partner emotionally, prioritizing non-sexual physical touch, communicating openly, and cultivating mutual desire strengthens relational bonds and has physiological effects that enhance libido. Oxytocin and release, improved mood, and reduced anxiety all contribute to more satisfying, spontaneous sexual experiences. Men often underestimate the impact of relationship quality on drive, but it's a significant amplifier when combined with the other lifestyle strategies. Even small gestures, initiating conversation, showing appreciation, planning shared activities, can enhance intimacy and reinforce desire. For those who may feel discouraged or skeptical, recognize that consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Start with manageable, evidence-based changes and build momentum. One small step in nutrition, one additional workout, an extra half hour of sleep, a brief mindfulness practice, these compound rapidly and produce noticeable shifts in vitality and libido. Keep in mind that age is a factor, but it is not a verdict. Men over 40 can feel more energetic, more motivated, and more virile than they have in years by strategically applying these principles. Importantly, approach this process with curiosity and self-respect rather than pressure and judgment. You are not chasing youth for its own sake. You are reclaiming mastery over your body, your mind, and your intimate life. Each day you apply these strategies, you reinforce the belief that desire, energy, and performance are yours to cultivate and sustain. Avoid the trap of comparing yourself to others or to your past self. Instead, focus on measurable improvements, strength gains, increased energy, improved mood, enhanced intimacy, and consistent desire. Celebrate these milestones as evidence that your body responds to deliberate, intelligent action. While supplements, medications, or other interventions can play a role for some men, they are secondary to the core pillars we've outlined. Relying on external aids without mastering lifestyle, recovery, and mindset often produces temporary results at best, whereas the approach I'm outlining builds lasting vitality that permeates all areas of life: work, relationships, health, and intimacy. Furthermore, integrating these habits creates resilience. Men who adopt structured nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, and mindset practices are better equipped to handle age-related changes, recover more quickly from illness or injury, and maintain a higher quality of life long-term. It's not just about libido. It's about being the man who feels strong, capable, and engaged in every domain. So, gentlemen, take stock of your life today. Identify the areas where energy is low, where drive is diminished, and where performance feels compromised. Then commit to action, choose nutrition improvements, schedule workouts, prioritize sleep, implement stress reduction techniques, and consciously cultivate a mindset of mastery. Begin immediately, today, not tomorrow. Even incremental steps generate momentum that accelerates as you go. You may not notice every change immediately, but over weeks, the effects compound, and before long, you'll feel a transformation. More energy, sharper focus, renewed confidence, and a natural, reliable return of libido. Remember, this is about reclaiming control over your body and mind. It's about refusing to accept mediocrity in a decade where you can still be strong, vibrant, and desired. Age is not a cage. It is a challenge that rewards preparation, discipline, and intelligent action. Each choice you make in nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, and mind set is an investment in the man you want to be. These habits are not temporary. They are your new baseline, a framework that ensures you can perform, feel, and live at a high level well into your 50s, 60s, and beyond. Embrace them fully, and you'll experience a feedback loop of vitality. The more you invest, the more energy, desire, and confidence return, which in turn motivates further investment. There is no secret pill or shortcut. The truth is empowerment, and it lies in deliberate action. This is your opportunity to redefine what it means to be a man over 40, not merely surviving, but thriving. Picture yourself 6 months from now, not just thinking about vitality, but living it, waking up with energy, engaging in work and play with enthusiasm, feeling desire naturally, connecting deeply with your partner, and holding the kind of confidence that radiates in every interaction. That future is within reach, and it begins with the choices you make today. Commit to your health, your performance, and your mindset, and you will not only reclaim libido, you will redefine your standards for what it means to be alive, capable, and fulfilled in this stage of life. Gentlemen, you have everything you need to start now. Implement these 3 pillars consistently. Optimize your lifestyle through diet and exercise, master stress and sleep, and cultivate a confident, action-oriented mindset. Do this and you will experience more than just restored desire. You will experience a full resurgence of energy, strength, and masculinity that permeates every aspect of your life. Take ownership, start immediately, and watch as your body and mind respond with the vigor, confidence, and drive you thought you had lost. This is the reality of intentional, informed action, and it's waiting for you. Every day you delay is energy, confidence, and desire postponed. Step forward, implement these strategies, and embrace the transformation. You deserve it, your body demands it, and your life will be richer for it. Take the first step, commit, and never look back. You are fully capable of reclaiming the vitality, drive, and confidence that define a man at his peak, even after 40.